All right, testing. I think we're live. Just gonna double check. Yep, sounds like we're good to go. Not sure how good this quality of stream is, but looks like it's working okay. Okay, so tonight I'm working on a new arcade room. Thought I'd show or share some progress we have here. It's a giant... What happened to that one? It's a giant racing arcade room. So I've filled this room with just racing arcades or anything driving or like motorcycles or flying ships or what have you. I've been working on this most of the afternoon, mostly trying to get everything playing well together. It definitely doesn't seem to want to play well across the board. But anyway, we'll get into it. We're going to start over here. I think I have the most compatibility in this in this end of the arcade. This is not really where I want it. There we go. I think that's better there. All right, so we're going to start over here with the OG Outrun. I'm actually going to pull that. Hopefully that went back in where it was supposed to. So this is the OG Sega Outrun arcade cabinet. I showed this off briefly, I think, but I'm not sure if I had it working at the time. In a past live stream I did. I realize this is a really late live stream. This is as soon as I could seem to get it working, get most of them working at least. I have a number of issues with arcades on that side, but we'll get to that as we can. So yeah, this looks really, really cool. This looks awesome. I definitely remember sitting in this as a kid and playing this arcade. So we might try playing a couple minutes of this. I'm gonna switch to my controller. Let's see if I can get this working. There we go. I do kind of want to set this up on my racing arcade. I might move a whole install over to that so I could play this. There we go. I didn't know what the controls were. That's brakes, okay. It's pretty much all my left analog at the moment. Oh, wrecking out. Ooh, she all mad at me and stuff. She giving me the business. So we are probably gonna lose this race right out the gate here, but so this must be a European ROM because it's, or any other country basically, because it's showing kilometers per hour. I don't remember if the original game showed miles per hour in the US or not. Boy, this looks really good though. The scan lines look amazing. I would prefer a more curved screen though. So I thought I'd quickly kind of play a few minutes of any arcades I have working. I certainly haven't tested them all. So let's I can actually use my controller to swap over to the next one here, I think. So I just noticed this has like a shiny screen behind another screen here. That's interesting. So this is Turbo Outrun. You might see some ROM discs laying around. I definitely was busy trying to get all that working, so we're gonna delete. Oop, not delete. We're gonna freeze, unfreeze, and then delete that one. So we're gonna. Oh shit! I shouldn't have done that. All right, so I am gonna turn these off. I would like to have a bunch of them running, but I'm not real sure how smooth it's gonna run in VR with a bunch of these running at the same time. So I think I'll go ahead and pull the cartridges after we're done playing. So this is Turbo Outrun by Sega. Graphics aren't as sharp as Outrun. I'd like to see a revision of that soon, maybe. So I never played Turbo Outrun. Well, we're going to give this one a try right now. And switch over to my controller. Oh, it's got like a course map like Cruising USA. We will do automatic since I do not know what those buttons are going to be. Out of the way, Porsche. Ferraris only. Oh man, Porsche's eating me alive. Oh, we're wrecking civilians. Oh. I have to say, I think Turbo Outrun is a slightly better game. It's definitely got like a little bit more advanced graphics going on. What am I sliding out in the rain? It's got weather effects apparently. It looks a little bit more SNES 32-bit or wait, SNES was what, 18, 16-bit? I don't remember. Outrun 1 seemed a little a little dated by comparison, maybe. Oh, look at this. We're racing in the snow. That sounds safe. In a convertible. Nothing weird about that. Oh, we are off the road. Oh, we gotta catch the vet. Oh, there's two vets. Oh man. Bummer. I apparently need to slow down. I guess if I had pedals, I'd be more apt to hitting the brakes, but there we are with that. That's Turbo Outrun. Grab my handsets. And we're just going to grab that and throw it back. So that's ready to go. Alright, so here, you know what? I'm going to turn off my... Okay. Sometimes I get this weird, like, light highlight at the bottom of my headset, and it drives me nuts. And I found out if I just click my headset on and off, just the screen, don't turn it all the way off, it'll fix that. Alright, so here we are. This here is, if anybody was visiting my last live stream, I was desperately trying to recall a game where you fly around in like this like hover car looking thing, and I figured out what it's called. It's called Stun Runner, and it does in fact have a model ready to go in here. It seems like it's missing a yoke or handles or something though. Does seem like we're missing a critical piece here, but well, you know, we'll straddle up here and play some Stun Runner. I remember this game, I thought I remembered it looking more like Outrun, the cabinet, but I think they're right. I think it was more like this maybe motorcycle looking setup here. And I remember it having like that really slow like frame rate too. But alright, we're gonna do novice Stun Runner. And I literally have not played this since I was a kid. Maybe briefly in some of my emulation days, and then I forgot what it was called again. Yeah, I remember you could like add... Oh yeah, you had to follow the stars for the fastest path. And you could get like add-ons on the sides.
You have completed level 1.
Oh, okay, I thought I was running out of... Yeah, you get these attachments and stuff where you can shoot. Oh, this is tripping me out right now, playing this again. Touch boost pads for hyperspeed. Oh yeah, we're flying now. I seriously just don't think I knew what the hell I was doing playing this game. Still don't. There we go. Oh yeah. I think semi 3D games are gonna run a little choppy in EmuVR. It might even crash. At least with my system, maybe. I don't know. Oh, the audio's awful. It's playing fine, but the audio's chopped. I'm getting that thing again. Getting my screen on and off. There we go. Get 11 stars to finish. I debated live streaming this in desktop mode to be probably get a little bit better performance than in straight up VR. Particularly a game like this, I think might run better in desktop. I don't know. Might give me the same problems. So I had hell with setting up the emulation. These guys are like bulletproof. I kind of want to turn it off because the audio's killing me, but I'm having too much fun playing this.
You have completed level 3.
Awesome. But I think I am since it's giving me problems audio-wise. It's not happy.
Press start button.
But that is cool, man. So we're gonna pull the cartridge, throw it back in. All right. Up next, baby, is Super Off-Road. So, I think I thought I had this working last time and it wasn't. But it's definitely working now. There we go. We can turn up the volume like a TV. I have not tried to play this though. But how cool is this? That steering wheel is oblong shaped. I saw one of these, I think I said it in the last live stream. I saw a real one of these on Facebook Marketplace for like $200 and it was missing the card or whatever, but dude, that's a pretty good deal. It was so tempting to get it, but I have just too many things in my basement as it is. Alright. Oh, we're mapped to 2 places. That's alright though. We're gonna do J, F, A. I'm just gonna put in whatever year. Okay. I think I'm red and yellow. Oh, this is horrible. Horrible on a controller. A friend of mine and I played this on my Megacade with the joysticks, and after about 10 minutes, it was you could definitely play it with joysticks. But yeah, a wheel would be really preferred method here. So, you know, if you do this, feel free to hook up a little wheel to your desk, and you're probably gonna have a better experience. Seems like it keeps wanting to pull left. I'm not sure what the deal is. I got where I was doing really good and keeping the game going. Oh man, I'm running into myself now because we're double mapped. Ugh. Oh, this is cool though, getting to play Super Off-Road in VR on what looks like the real cab. Looks a little wider maybe than in real life. Alright, we're gonna back out of that one. That's Super Off-Road. Grab that cart. Ivan Stewart's Super Off-Road. And I think this was released on Super Nintendo too. I think there was a release for that. Again, I'm getting that weird white bar at the bottom. Okay, that fixed it temporarily again. Alright, here we go. Afterburner. Let's turn this bad boy on. Now this is an experience, especially in VR. To be able to crawl inside this cab and play this. This is cool. Alright, we're gonna link up here. Actually, I'm gonna turn up the volume. There we go. Alright, here we go. We're gonna... Woo! This is cool.
Get ready.
Oh yeah, I never had any idea what I was doing in this game. And still don't. Seems like I was only firing missiles there. There's my guns. Alright, I guess I blasted through all my missiles. Oh, we've got hit. This is one you really want to play with a joystick or a flight stick. Oh, look at all the missiles. Oh, they got me. Oh my god. I believe this is a time when Top Gun was ultra popular, and so they had some really cool jet fighter games they came out with. Let's give this another try. Oh, they still got me. Damn! I didn't even see that one coming. I've played very little of Afterburner. Like, once or twice, and then... Oh, they got me. Okay, so I'm getting the idea. If you see it's going left, you're gonna have to bear right. If you see it's going right, you're gonna have to bear left. I think. That's what's going on. For some reason I'm flipping over though. Oh my god. We're already hit. Dude, the back glass is so cool though. Refueling. Oh, here we go. Nice. That's cool. I don't think I've ever gotten this far. Just the brief amount of times I've played it. Okay, go this way. Yeah, baby, yeah! What? Oh, we got multiple bogeys inbound. Oh, they got me. Trashed. I like how you can just shoot shit on the ground. Oh my god. Alright. That's Afterburner. For your enjoyment. Not saying I'm any good at that shit, though. That's a cool one, though. I think the side is a little goofy. It's like somebody might have scanned this with their phone. I think a lot of these are scanned with their phone. And then they upload, you know, subpar graphics in a lot of cases. That looks pretty good. That looks decent. Can't read that, though. This back glass looks great, though. And the fact they got it, like, transparent, realistically transparent is really cool. Seat's a little blocky, but... Oh, I skipped Outrun Turbo over here. Okay, this is maybe the worst looking model. I think I might just pull this one out. The ROM does work, though. This is one that I'd almost guess somebody scanned with their phone or something. I don't know. But you can definitely play this. This looks like it plays a lot like Turbo Outrun. Oh, this is Turbo Outrun. Never mind. It's just a different model. So I think we will delete. I thought this one was Outrun 2 Turbo, but I think it's just Outrun. Turbo Outrun, and this one's Turbo Outrun. So between the two models, I think I really prefer this one. Although this one is cool. I mean, it's got the cooler shape maybe, but it's just so low res. It's hard to have much love for that one. And there's like something glitching through the screen here. I don't know. It's just muddy and needs some help. Maybe this is a project one somebody's working on. Alright, we've done these here. Alright, we're going to move on to pole position. I think I played this briefly, so we might just take a look at it. Make sure it works. This one I do remember playing as a kid, or at least one of these. And we'll play for a second here. Controller, there it is. Get some quarters in.
Prepare to qualify.
Prepare to qualify. I feel like I'm supposed to be shifting. I might need to configure something on the controller for shifting, because I think you're supposed to be using that. I don't think it's set up as like an automatic. Again, I will spend more time, more detailed time with these. I was rushing to kind of get this room set up tonight. So there's pole position. Of course, you can play with the MAME settings to get that dialed in better. All right, here we have, and honestly, both of these look pretty damn good. Cabinet-wise, man. Yeah, they both look pretty damn good. I will say, this room, I like this arcade room better than the other one because it's brighter, but you do get a bit of a pink glow that, I don't know, kind of... Ooh, losing my controller. Oh my god. My controller will not stay on my leg. Dude? Alright. I'm not sure if this ROM actually fully loads. Well, I think it starts to load and then it... So I think I am... Yeah. Pole position 2, I need to get a different ROM because it acts like it's going to work and then it craps out. So I had a whole issue. This one's... These are both cool. They got the clear back glass here. I did have an issue. So trying to get all of these arcades to run under one MAME set is not very realistic. I think what I need to do, I'm going to run over here real quick and you can get a look at some of the other arcades I have set up. Particularly I think Daytona 2, Rush 2049, San Francisco Rush, and Rush Rock. These in particular run with a CHD file, and the way you're supposed to get these running is you get the ROM file, you drop the ROM file in the normal place, then you create a folder that's named the exact same thing as the ROM file without the zip, just the folder name, and then you drop your CHD file in, and you also have to unzip the CHD file. You don't unzip the ROM file to get these working, but you have to use specific versions of MAME to get these working, and I haven't found a version of MAME in EmuVR that actually runs these yet. I am going to have to separate these files out into their own folder, call it like Arcade 3D or something, and then scan these with a different ROM, a different version of MAME. And I'm going to have to go through the list. I think FB Neo might run these a little better. I tried switching the whole room over to MAME 20. I originally had it set to MAME 2010. I then switched it over to MAME current, so it'll download the most current version of MAME, which I understood was supposed to have the best all-around compatibility, but that does not seem to be the case. So I reverted. Actually, a lot of this stuff went down and stopped working with the current version of MAME. So I went back to MAME 2010 because it does seem to run a lot of these classics at least better, a little better compatibility, at least for me so far. And then I'm going to separate some of those arcades out and then scan those with a different MAME. So anyway, long-winded story, that's where we're at. I was back and forth a lot tonight. So okay, over here we're on to Road Blasters. Now this is a sweet-looking little arcade. I can't remember if I played this as a kid. If I did, I was real young. It feels familiar. I'm going to go ahead and pop it on. It's a really long arcade too, like compared to some of the others. It really. I think I'm gonna move it over just a smidge here. Kind of crowding Star Wars here in the corner. I might swap these because this would have more room in the corner. Alright, Road Blasters. Now I've played very little of this in my emulator setup, like on my Megacade. But I should definitely get this set up on my racing arcade. And then maybe even move this VR over to it. So we're going to go ahead and crank up the volume so we can hear it. And then we're going to, whoops, activate it. And put a quarter in. This is cool to like sit in here. Bubble City. I don't know. This one. I think what drove me crazy about this, at least with a joystick, is the turning is so overly sensitive. I know you're supposed to like drift, I guess, but
Special weapon lost.
I could never play this. And as you can see, I still have no idea how to play this with any kind of sensible turning. I'm guessing the steering yoke had a
No fuel.
no fuel. I'm already out of fuel. Oh yeah, I've got guns. I'm guessing the steering yoke was really light on sensitivity when you played this in real life. But when you try and play this with a joystick, it's absolutely terrible. You're just flying all over the place. It's just too sensitive or something. So I've never given this a proper try.
Approaching rally point.
But I think what I will do is move this whole... Oh, we made it! I've never even made it to the end of this game. Got fed up with it too
Have
soon.
special weapons to increase performance.
Oh, that's cool. He just turns off the road and flies around. Hey, shooting motorcyclists. Oh. And there's Road Blasters. I think I've had my fill of that without a proper steering yoke or whatever. But that's a really nice model. Like, that looks good. That looks really good. If the lighting wasn't so weird, I think this is, would show up better. Let me see, can I put my shadow over it? Yeah, it's definitely got a little better contrast without such a bright light on it. All right, over here we have the Star Wars cab. So I know Arcade 1-Up came out with a pretty good, small copy of this. I don't think it's quite this big. And I don't know if it's got the full... guess it does have the encapsulation on top. This one's way... I don't want to say way before my time, but certainly before my time. 83, I mean, yeah, I was a baby around this time. So I don't remember growing up playing this one, but I know it was super popular. Yeah, we'll try it. I think the position I have it in is super hard to see. I've got like this purple light right over everything, but we'll try it out. See if we can see.
The force will be with you.
I really need to move it. It's one of these early vector line art games they had.
Red 5 standing by.
Yeah, I can't see shit. Oh man, these controls are terrible. It plays well though.
Stay in attack formation. I'm hit, but not bad. R2, see what you can do with it.
It's a super small screen, but I think that's probably kind of accurate for that time.
Bridge 5, I'm going in.
Man, the voice is... Oh. That robotic voice is so funny. I don't know if you control the ship or if you're just firing. I think you're just firing. I don't know. Seems like you can pull the screen a little bit. Going left and right. Yeah, to avoid these pillars. I was just gonna let it do whatever. I thought it was autopiloting me. Apparently not. Oh! So I was thinking what I might do in the future.
R2 increase the power.
Since it is so finicky to get so many of these working in one room, is that I'll do recordings instead of live streams.
The force will be with you, always.
Thinking I'm gonna do some recordings where I do have 2 or 3 arcades in really good working condition and do like some longer plays of them. You know, like pick 3 favorites or something. Make sure they're working really well. Make sure I have the controls set up pretty good, and then just do some recordings and focus on about 2 or 3. Maybe even just one at a time. I don't know. Like we'll just do a deep dive on Super Chase, for example, or something. See how far we can get. This one I think I remember seeing, but I don't remember if I stopped and played it very much. It's definitely familiar with the police lights up here, the stand-up style. Let's see. I'm gonna pop my screen. Weird lighting does it to my VR headset. Alright, we're gonna turn this up a little bit, get it going. So this is another one I don't have much experience with, if at all.
This is Nancy. A bunch of drugheads have totaled a shop and are running away north on Route 101. The suspects are driving a blue convertible. How you handle the beginning is everything. Good luck.
Roger.
This is cool.
Get going, get going.
Oh, we got a shift change? Oh, that's boost. Low and reverse. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's a little, little counterintuitive. So my controller, I have to hold O, but then I have to go over to square, like on a PlayStation controller. If you're thinking about it that way, it's really an Xbox controller.
The suspect will soon be in sight. Over and out.
I have to hit square to shift, so I'm kind of having to like bridge the gap weird. Oh yeah, Nitro. Oh! There we go. Stop in the name of the law.
This is Nancy. They're moving very fast. Over and out.
Whee! I'm not sure what Nitro is on this controller. Ha! That's a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. That's a neat one. I like the animation. Take that one out, turn that one off. Alright, so I don't think we have Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift working here. I don't think I even have a ROM in. I have a Fast and the Furious, but I don't think it's the right one. Head over to a Mazuma Scorpion 4. Yeah, I mean, it's such a weird version. I'm not sure. Yeah, it just powers off. So we'll work on that one. I might pull this out if I can't find what ROM this is supposed to be. Look, we got like pieces of screen sticking out. It's not a particularly pretty cab either. I mean, you can barely even like tell what that is. So we're moving on to Cruising USA, one of my all-time faves. Again, like the marquees look pretty great, but I'd love to see this looking better for player 1 and player 2. This looks good though over here. Oh yeah, okay. So I have to hit, hold on. I think I have to hit F2 to get through here, yeah. Oh, all the way to the right. Oh man, I probably set up gas pedal, F2. So I might have to restart this because I wasn't holding left when it was. Alright. Now we're going to switch over to the controller. Yeah, left isn't working. Right is working. Oh yeah, this is working, okay. Oh my god. It's too sensitive. There we go. Dude, how fucking cool is this? If you grew up with Cruising USA, this is a ball. That's funny, it's running it on both screens, even though you'd normally be racing player 2 over there. This is actually somewhat playable with a standard controller. I mean, we did play it on N64. But I will say this arcade version does look better. The N64 port is pretty damn good. There's not much to complain about. Oh. But, I was trying to see if... There we go, change the music. But the arcade looks a little bit better for sure. Looks a little sharper. The jerp. Watch out for the jerp. There we go. Oh. So I really have the setup wrong where I'm pushing forward on the left controller to go, but I'm also having to steer and push forward, which is not ideal. I need to change the accelerator to like X or something, and then I can just go left and right with the... Oh, man. Wipe out. We're 8th? Oh, brother. And then I could double tap the accelerator to get my boost going, you know? Oh, I'm so fucking stoked to play this in a... Oh, this is too sensitive. This is too sensitive to get to the J. And then I gotta press up. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. So there's Cruising USA in VR arcade form. Super, super cool. Again, I want this graphic to look a little better on the side. I think over here, Cruising the World has a little bit better. It's about the same. About the same. The top is a little better. Alright, super hang on. Alright, so the lighting on this guy is killing me a little bit. Let me unlock him. Let me see if I can just turn him. There, that's not so awful. Alright, we're gonna Try playing Super Hang On. Oh man, that's cool. Man, I remember playing this. I think we might have this at our local arcade right now. Or some version of it. Alright, we're gonna activate. Wait. Turn up the volume a little bit. Activate. Beginner. Sure, whatever. Boy, they got the jump on me. They know something I don't. Oh, I'm not that good. I'm passing fools, though. As I say that, and then I'm not. Checkpoint. I do remember playing this briefly, like turning the motorcycle handlebars. It was a cool experience as a kid. Oh, out of time. Game over. I was almost there, though. I was almost there. So there's Super Hang On by Sega, 1987. Oop, I think I locked it. Alright, Super Hang On, we're gonna put you back where I had you. Whoop. That'll work. Yeah, it just glows way too much there. Might need to find another spot for that one. Alright, Cruisin' World I do not think is working yet. Ooh, I need to pull that ROM. Yeah, it's not working. And from what I know about this ROM is it's pretty picky. Just trying to run it normal emulation wise. And then I think Cruising Exotica is even worse. It barely works. From what I've seen, because I got these running on my physical racing arcade I have in my basement, but they run like crap. Cruising USA runs pretty good. This one's kind of doable. Cruising Exotica is just like glitchy and runs terrible. I don't know if they just didn't get good copies of the ROMs or they just generally have poor compatibility with MAMEs. I don't know. All right, so Daytona USA. You want to talk about a pretty good looking cab. Both of these, like this one is spectacular. I mean, they got the see-through marquee with the lighting up in there. I do not know if these are in working condition. We'll see. Looks like they start up. This one runs poorly. So some 3D stuff is not going to run good. At least with MAME 2010 it just like turned off. It just gave up. So this is one, like I'm going to have to start a list like, hey, this one doesn't run good in EmuVR. Even in desktop mode, it was doing that. Maybe this would run better with a different emulator. Maybe it'd run better with like FB Neo or something. And then this one turns on, I think, too. So this one's got a whole like setup process you gotta do here. So I don't know if it saved my settings. So it'll say canceled, network board not present. So when I look this up online, I believe you have to hit F2. We'll see here. Not here, but like the next screen. Hit F2. Ah, damn it. Try it again. On your keyboard, that is. Yeah, anyway, you get to that second menu and you have to go to like game settings and tell it, hey, I want to play single player. And then you can get in and play it, I think. I don't know. I'm struggling with it right now. Soften up. Yeah, it definitely doesn't want to let me do what I was doing before. I was able to switch it over, but it was super weird. Like, basically, you would press the. You would press start and test or something on the real arcade to change those settings on boot up, and I don't know, man. It's giving me a hard time. But I did get past that. I had to hit F2 to like switch down the menu to get to exit, and I had to hit like circle. I think I did it with my controller. It was better than the keyboard. But needless to say, I think if that one's going to be slow, that one's probably going to be slow too, at least in that emulator. Over here we have Rush 2049, but like I said, since these 3D games use some like CHD file format business, I need to run these with a different emulator. Same with Rush and all that. So we're going to skip some of that. I mean, we do have Spy Hunter. I do think Spy Hunter works. Turn on Spy Hunter here briefly. Oh, it's not working. I had to replace the ROMs a bunch of times, and it works in one scenario. It doesn't work in another scenario. This one's easy to get working. I just have to download the ROM, the right ROM again. Didn't really have a lot of trouble as long as you just try one of the first two ROMs you find. All right, so we're going to move on to Starblade. Hopefully some of these still work. Let's see. Yes, this one works. This is a wild cab. Again, I'd love to see way better graphics here. That'd be nice. But it's a cool, it's a really cool build. I never saw this thing in person. And it had like a bowl looking screen to give you like some depth, I guess. So we're going to try this out. Kind of have to sit low to look up into it. So we'll activate. Oh, this is another one that looks kind of like Stun Runner. Or, oh yeah, I've played a little bit of this on my Megacade, and it reminds me of Star Fox a little bit.
Prepare for Operation Starblade. Calling Starfighter Geosword. Calling Geosword. Come in, Geosword. The enemy task force, mechanized planet Red Eye, just reached the Federation of Planets and is approaching our mother planet. Our strategy is to neutralize Red Eye and defeat the menace to our mother planet. Aim at the power source generator of Red Eye. All energy converges on the Power Stone, which is inside of Octopus. Good luck, Geosword.
Octopus. Okay, I've not tried this out, so this may not work at all. I just verified it turned on, basically. Okay. Yeah, this has serious Star Fox vibes. You hit the little flashing parts on the ships. Oh, it's so sensitive, though. Thank God I don't have to fly the ship myself, though. Okay, so usually for ships, I like my up and down to be inverted, and it's not. So up is actually up and down is actually down, which has been throwing me off here at the beginning. Dude, this one is a cool experience in VR. Holy shit. You gotta try this. This is cool. This feels like you're really playing the arcade. Wow. I wonder if I have different weapons. Oh, that was a direct hit. I think my only gripe is my controller's a little overly sensitive. It's such a small movement to go very far. Oh yeah, this is very Star Fox. Like... Okay, I definitely did worse than it seems, but... gave it to me. Definitely gave me some gimmies. Oh! Shields are low, I'll bet. Oh! I would have played the shit out of this arcade if I ever saw it in person. This is damn cool. Wow. Not bad. Look, even those graphics look like Star Fox. I wonder if Star Fox copied. I wonder who copied who. Damn, that one's cool. Starblade. This reminds me a little bit, logo reminds me a little bit of The Last Starfighter too, which is easily one of my favorite movies. Freaking love that movie. Everybody was all about Star Wars, and I was all about Last Starfighter. I know, it's a lower budget movie, but I liked it. And it's all about a video game too, which makes it better. Alright, so over here we are looking at something called Starfire. You can tell I got into the S's here. Starfire. Definitely never played this as a kid. Alright, so this is one you're going to need to... hold on. Yeah. Turn up the volume a little bit. Look at that Star Wars ripoff logo right there. So we're going to hit tab. Whoops. We got to activate the arcade first. Now we're going to hit tab. This is an easy one to fix. You just go down to video options, rotate, just hit right on your arrow keys, and I think that does the trick. I probably have a cocktail cab ROM on this, and that's why it's wrong orientation out of the box. Alright, so we're going to grab our controller. We're going to play this briefly. This looks pretty rudimentary. I might pull this one out. Not a favorite, personal favorite. I never played this. Oh man, it doesn't even have sound. So it looked like this was trying to... You know, come on, tell me this isn't a Star Wars ripoff. Maybe this was just a homebrew or something, I don't know. They were definitely trying to capitalize on Star Wars success. I'm a little unsure why it has no sound. I don't know if I can shoot those things or what. Laser ready. Oh, okay, you gotta... I mean, definitely TIE fighters. I wonder how the hell they got away with making this game. If this was a real arcade, boy, they were flirting with disaster. LucasArts gonna get their ass in the future. Game over. Okay. Not terribly impressive, but hey, if that was one of your favorites, you got to see it here in glorious VR. True ripoff. For sure. Throw that back in there. Starfire. Well, at least they didn't do the logo like Star Wars on the cab. Oh, okay, it's got a little side art over here. Not a whole lot to look at. Alright. Good thing I'm so skinny. Like I got all these ROMs sitting on the ground. Because I was desperately trying to get 18-wheeler working. But I have been unsuccessful getting this one working yet. I just have the wrong ROM set or whatever. This one's one of my favorites. I'm really disappointed I don't have it working for the live stream tonight, but we will try again. All right, Super Sprint. So this reminds me quite a bit, at least the setup reminds me quite a bit of Super Off-Road. Pretty big steering wheels. This is a pretty good looking cab. I would like this to be clear though. It's an Atari arcade. This looks good though, otherwise. We're gonna turn up some volume here. Get this one going. Got a coin in. That bell sound definitely is like Gauntlet. Oh, I'm the red car and the blue car. Woo, buddy. Blue car's running interference. Oh. Last lap, right? Woo! Winning. That's cool. Again, it would be better with the steering wheel or something. Prepare to race. Add a coin. They make you buy in again, even if you win. Oh, that's for player 1. Never mind. Or player 2, I mean. Forgot. I'm double mapped on player 1 and 2. That's why they're... That's not gonna count. Okay. Not doing so good this round. You can take the shortcut, but you risk smashing your car. Oh, dude. So terrible at this. The joystick is not ideal. It's just too sensitive. I could probably turn down the sensitivity somewhere. Oh, well, that was close. Ooh. Oh, wrecked out. Super sprint. Super sprint for you. That's pretty cool, though. Pull that guy back out. All right, so here's one I've never seen, heard of, nothing. T-Mech. It was such a big, cool model, I had to bring it in. I was looking at it, I was like, dude, this thing's rad. These are like the days when they really just like built these crazy enclosures with all these graphics and stuff. So we'll turn this one on. I do believe it works. Surprisingly. It does have kind of a long boot up process, I think. Setting EE pre-ROM value. Link is disabled. Please stand by. So here we go. We'll try this out. I don't know if you're like playing as mech suits or what. I forgot what this was. I played like a second or two of it earlier. That looks like Mortal Kombat or something there.
Excellent.
Choose. Find new arenas. Warp to higher levels.
Identify yourself.
J. F. A. End.
You've come for the tournament.
Qualify. Move right stick to view mechs. Pull the trigger to select mech. Ooh, that one's cool. Salt mech. Let's see that one. So this is one I probably need to sit and
Next.
fool around with configuring, because
Go through
I think I
the
can only
blue
kind
light.
of go forward and backwards, but I don't have anything set up for turning. So you can destroy mechs. Oh shit, that was cool. Oh, missed. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to turn or not. I assume you're supposed to be able to turn. Ooh, did we hit him? Oh, direct hit. Time is running out. Gotta get this fool. So yeah, you would play with 2 joysticks. That's cool. That would be a fun setup. So I think I'll set up the thumbsticks on the controller to control those, and then do like triggers for firing. But right now it's not set up that way.
Destroy enemy the blue light.
Enemies with the blue lights. What the hell? Oh, thought I blew up there. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, mech destroy. I like it's mech with a K. That's hilarious. Alright. We're gonna back out of this one. We're almost through most of everything tonight. So this one, I've tried to get it working. This is one I think that requires FB Neo. It's like a Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast, like ROM or something. Wild Riders. So it is not working. Wait a sec. It's gonna say it's not gonna work. Yeah, error. So that one does not run yet. But hopefully I will get that one working. Alright, this is something I've never seen. It's like a helicopter game or something. Thunder Blade. I think I've heard of it, like, in my ROMs, but I have never seen this arcade. Another Sega title. So yeah, you would sit here and hold the joystick. Fly a helicopter. Alright. Stage 1. Oop, already dropping bombs, I think. There we go. Oh, this is cool. Get those tanks. So it seems like it's autopiloting me forward. I don't have much control over that. But I might just be missing some control configs. Again, I will sit and do a deep dive on configuring each of these soon. This is where I think focusing on like 1, 2, or 3 arcades a night might be a good way to do that. Just trying to do all these, I'll just never get started. This one's cool. It goes from a top-down to a more of a first-person third person sort of 3D view. Oh man. I'm having trouble like figuring out where the missiles hit. Ugh. Game over on that one. Game over on that one. That one's not bad. That's just needs a little like figuring out, you know. And alright, we're off to I guess the back row here. I've already demonstrated that I don't have 18-wheeler working yet. California Speed is another one that requires a CHD file to get. So I think I'm going to have to run it with a different MAME. So I'm going to have to move those files over. Same thing with San Francisco Rush and The Rock. Like I have the files, but they don't run at all under this MAME. This one's a great looking cab and it acts like it's going to start working and then it quits. And I've tried multiple different ROMs in this one. Yeah, it'll like make a noise and then it just quits. Or maybe I'll get lucky and it'll make a liar out of me. But this one's a really cool looking cab overall though. Yeah, it just keeps going off. It's so funny. It starts to work and then nothing. I don't think I've ever played it, that's for sure. Sky Target. Yeah. So nothing working there. Space Harrier, man, I had this one. Oh, it is working, okay. This is such a weird concept for a game.
Get ready.
Like a guy with a rocket pack shooting. It just never made sense to me. I was like, what? I think it's Sega's. It was Sega's way of like, hey, we want to show off our new 3D looking technology or something. So we'll try this one out, I guess. Space Harrier.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
This is one I very briefly played on my arcade. But I do think it'd work better with a flight stick or something like the arcade has. The joystick is a little strange for this kind of setup. Like there's floating rocks and I don't know. It's just this game doesn't make sense to me. But I do think it was fairly popular. People played the hell out of it. I've heard of it quite a few times. I don't know if this one really counts as a racing arcade though, huh? Maybe I'll move all flight sims into their own room and just have flight sim arcade room. I gotta shoot this like flying dragon thing, but I can't seem to hit him. I assume I gotta hit him in the face. But no, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Got him. Giza. I'll admit the music's pretty cool. Oh, I was doing pretty good there.
Get ready.
Oh, that was rough. Oh.
Get ready.
Oh. They're shooting like Flintstone pills at me or something. Mushrooms all over the place. Aliens. I have no idea what's going on in this game. It's really out there concept. Got Galaga, like bugs flying at me. I can't believe I haven't hit anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. Oh.
Get ready.
Ooh, double-headed. That's not the sound effect I would have picked for that, but whatever. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They look like fiery. Why do they sound like water, but they look like fireballs?
Get ready.
You get a lot of lives with this game, dude. Unless I've been picking them up. Maybe one of the reasons this did so well is just forgiving.
Get ready.
Oh, brother.
Get ready. Get ready.
I need like a power up or something. This dude's destroying me. Oh, come on. How did I do that? Oh, this is weird. Trippy. Oh, I ran into a ball. My biggest enemy. Dude, these things come so fast.
Get ready.
Ugh. And that'll do it.
Get ready.
Yep. Space Harrier. Alright, well, you know what, gameplay-wise, it's better than I'd always looked at it and be like, I would never play that. But, you know what? It's actually more fun than I thought. Great looking cab, though. I mean, this artwork is crisp, even in VR, man. It looks good. Looks really, really good on the back. Side artwork could definitely be a little crisper, but not terrible. Little jaggedy back here, kind of a weird scan, I guess. Same thing on that side. Yeah, I wonder if people that own these arcades just scan these with their phones and that's how these models are made, or what. So that will pretty much do it tonight. Man, I did have Spy Hunter working, but since I changed emulators and ROMs so many times, I will have to fix that one again. So I'm almost done filling this room up with racing arcades. I kind of ran out of stuff. I mean, I definitely still have others. They were just like, there's stuff I don't know. Like I don't know this, where'd he go? Motorcycle arcade. But I could definitely work on trying to get it working. It would be pretty cool to have more motorcycle arcade games, I guess. 500 GP. I'm certain I don't have the ROM for this at the moment. So, yeah, I'd probably have to look for that one. And then we could maybe throw in 720. Got like this Air Rescue Dual Arcade. Never heard of that. There's a lot of like more modern stuff that I didn't think would be appropriate to throw in here because they're definitely going to require a different emulator. So we've got this Aqua Jet, and it looks like a huge arcade too. I didn't throw this one in. I should have. Ooh, I should have locked up the motorcycle arcade here. We need to freeze that one so we won't fly around. This is one I do remember seeing. All Points Bulletin. But I did not play it really at all. Let me see if I have the ROM for this. Let's see. It's gonna be at the very top. APB. I need to get some royalty-free background music I can play. Something that sounds like a retro arcade. AB Cop. I don't know if I'm gonna have N-O-M. There it is. Kept running by it. It works. Look at that. I actually have a sideways, but it works. Great looking cab. I know it's a classic. I know people love this one. This is a good one. This is a good looking one. Alright, so we're gonna turn up the volume. This will probably be my last one for the night. And then we'll hit tab and go down to video options. Rotate. Oh yeah, I've played this briefly on my arcade. I have no idea how this works. I always get like frustrated because you're steering with the cursor kind of. This is another one where it just seems like I'm all over the place. But we'll try it. Press siren and aim at cone. Yeah, this is what it always is for me. Ugh, it's just too sensitive on any setup I have.
Car 54, return to station.
Just need a steering wheel.
I sure could use it, don't it?
Well done. Are you sure? Oh, dude, so sensitive. Pull over. Oh, just too. What did it say? False arrest?
Hey, you, pull over.
So I'd have to like figure out how to turn down the sensitivity or something here. Let's go to return. And it's just a little too hard to read, so might get a different.
Car 54, don't it break out?
Might get a different ROM because that looks like it's supposed to be a cocktail cabinet ROM or something, since it's in sideways. So there we have it. There's the racing arcade room I've started. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this stage up here. I mean, it kind of looks like, you know, you'd have a band or something up here, like Chuck E. Cheese going or something. I don't know what to do here. Boy, it'd be funny if they had Chuck E. Cheese models. They'll probably have that next. I think the reason the clock is always floating in the middle of these rooms is they've basically taken the original room and expanded it, but you're unable to move the clock. You might be able to turn it off, maybe. It might be an option. Like settings, maybe. Real-time clock. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a way to turn it off. But anyway, I'm gonna hit save since I did make a couple changes. God, that's an awful sounding arcade. Ugh, shut up. So, if you enjoy this, checking this out with me, you know, leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Like I said, I'm going to probably start doing some actual videos where I focus in on a few different arcades. If you have a couple you'd like to see, shoot me a comment, some suggestions. Like I said, there's still some more stuff I didn't actually get all the way. I certainly didn't get through all of them. Like Arcade Beat Mania. I think I'll do a room with some modern stuff. Here's something Battle Zone. So this looks like a classic. We could set this one up. Huh. Looks like a good spot. Yeah, dude, this is like a tank game or something. Did you look through this? That's wild. But yeah, I think I'll do something like that in the near future. I don't know if there's a lot of light gun games. There might only be like 2. I know there's Terminator and like maybe a couple others, but I'll look through what I have and maybe I'll do a room with some light gun games. And then I'm probably going to go work on the first room I was working on before with the multiple different arcades. See if I can get a bunch of these going. I can really crash the PC here at the end. Oh, it's getting angry at me. But yeah, I'm gonna probably work on that first room and maybe pull some stuff out. That's where I have mostly just stand-up arcades, classic arcades, and I'll probably pull out a bunch of the racing arcades I did have in there. Just start sort of, separating them out a little bit and organizing what have you. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. It looked like we had a few people. We didn't have anybody chatting much, but thanks for stopping by and checking this out with me. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next live stream. All right, until then, see you later.